Today it's gonna be a variety show today.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun today. So, you ready to jump in?
Jump right into it.
All right. So, Georgia man orders a drill and gets a photo of a drill instead.
Yeah, man, this is cold blooded, man. I saw this on there. This guy ordered a drill that, like, he ordered like a set, like, you get the drill and, like, a few batteries, a couple chargers, and the whole nine. And I clicked on it, and it was literally this older brother sitting there like this with his drill. It was like a piece of paper with a picture of it. So it's like, yeah, man, we got to be real careful. Like, how do you navigate that? He ordered it from AliExpress, right? It's like, I don't know what the difference is between Alibaba, AliExpress, Temu, or any. Hey, to be honest, I'm frightened to order from any of them. I've never even made a purchase on eBay, if I'm being honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never even made a purchase on eBay.
Actually,
brother.
eBay is pretty legit.
Yeah, but you can't go into it with that mind state either. You gotta know that you gotta look
they
at
have
every
a
seller.
verification.
You gotta look every seller though. Every seller has a rating.
Yes.
That's what's important when you're buying on eBay.
Yeah, but eBay also, depending on what you're buying, right? I've looked at gold chains on there, right?
Oh, no.
Well, everything gets verified. So part of the process is the money goes into eBay. They hold it. They get the product. Then they look at the product. They told me the chain that I was looking at, which I thought it was 63 grams, it came out and it was 57 grams or something. So not that much difference, but...
Whoa. Say that again?
Yeah, so I thought it was like 63 grams. It came out and it was 57.
That's quite significant when it comes to gold, brother.
Okay.
That's a lot of money.
But when you're on the purchasing side of the retail market, it all comes down. They're selling it so much higher than the raw weight of gold anyway. So it comes down to a number that you're willing to pay for the chain, right? But for me, it was like they didn't come down on the number enough. And I looked at it and it was like, this is a bait and switch, which is similar to what this guy in
they
Georgia.
Get him dirty, bro.
Yeah. So I turned it down and said, nah. In the end, gold price went up and the chain that I would have got would have been a good deal compared to if I was going to go get that chain now.
Well, let's just listen to his story.
Okay. So the title of this is from Soap Central. Thank you, Soap Central. Oldest scam in the book. Internet in splits as Georgia man orders a drill from AliExpress and reportedly gets a photo of the product instead. AliExpress is regarded as one of the most popular e-commerce platforms. Consider this scenario. One fine morning, you might experience the adrenaline rush of building a wall-mounted bookshelf. You decide to purchase a drill machine online, and you find a platform that is selling one at an affordable price. Equipment being delivered to your doorstep at a cheap price is quite a deal, right? This incident about a Georgia man receiving a picture of the drill instead the product can make you reconsider your decision.
Look at this picture, bro. Look at this.
Yeah, this is the picture. So this is what he got.
No,
right?
I heard him talk about it. It was sad, bro.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't hear all that.
But you got to be realistic about things sometimes too, though. It's like, bro, if you buy that drill in the store, it's gonna be like $200, bro. You're gonna get this drill and 2 batteries and a charger and all this extra stuff for $40. You gotta be like, you have to be realistic and not be naive. Like, you have to not want something more than what is realistic.
Yeah, there's this old saying goes, is it too good to be true?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's too good to be true. If you're going to get something for 20% of the cost.
I feel like that's like the game, bro, where they're like shuffling the, what's this called? Five card Monty? No, what's it called? That one?
I don't even know.
You know where they got the card and the.
I do.
That's what it would look like.
I got a story about that.
These cats be shuffling, boy.
Yeah, they do. They do. So a man from Savannah, Georgia, Sylvester Franklin, orders some tools on AliExpress for $40. The purchase items were a drill and a $22 pressure washer. He was taken aback by what he received. Instead of a pressure washer, he got a screw and a picture of the drill instead of an actual tool.
Ooh.
He's claimed that he is still trying to get a refund from the company, but no action has been taken in his case. Sylvester Franklin said, "This is not good.
I ain't
This
lying.
is real bad."
I would have paid money to be a fly on the wall in his house when he opened the box.
Hey.
You know, he was so mad, bro. I would have just died to see him, bro.
Oh man, he was probably
man.
pissed. I've ordered something from Temu, which I will never use again, but it came out and it was like this big and stuff. And
Yeah, but they say that from what I understand, they have an outstanding exchange policy, Temu. I know
Man.
somebody that buys from him all the time. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know somebody that he's like, yeah, they go ham on Temu.
I just can't get over the fact that when you enter into the site, there's the spinning thing.
Oh, every time, brother.
And it's
every
like,
time.
oh, so I'm gonna get
80% off.
80% off. Oh, this is a good deal. And then how it packages it all up, it just feels so scammy.
Nah,
to me.
it's because of people like you though on some real stuff. Like I be flirting with Temu. I really considered buying stuff, but because of people like you, we coming out here with your little stories. Like I see something that like I'm looking for something specific to see if it's like, does Temu possibly have it right? I look on it, it's there, it looks real,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, damn, it's not sitting next to anything. I'm like, I can't compare it in scale. I don't know how big it is for real. Like I think I'm gonna get like a scuba tank this big or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you will. So to finish off his quote, Sylvester Franklin said, "This is not good. This is really bad. All this is bad. You know what I mean? Don't scam nobody. I don't like to get scammed because you spend your money, you want to get what you pay for." I mean, I totally agree with Sylvester, man. But
keep it real, Sylvester. Like you sound like a cheapskate, brother.
Yeah,
Like you
definitely
ain't even
gullible.
like you outside of the scope of reality when it comes to purchases. It sounds like, brother. You be careful out there,
Yeah,
Sylvester.
he's going for the good deals.
If you a frugal person, like look. So let me just say this. I am like I'm like the ultimate consumer.
Yeah, you are.
I'm an impulse buyer. Mm-hmm. I know everything about like what's needed to keep a person like myself in the store. And what else I know about myself through cars is this. I'm always willing to pay more money than something is worth to get it right now than I will pay the regular price to have to wait for it to come.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that's like that. So if you're like me, there's like an extreme opposite. Or if you're a person that's extremely on the frugal side, you have to be very careful and like consider yourself and who you are.
Well,
when you get yourself into these things.
Yeah, so perfect example of this. I go with my daughter. We're looking for new Bibles to start studying together. And so now I was looking at Amazon, found some, but you can't hold it, you can't touch, you can't open the pages, you can't see how
Y'all need
it
to
feels,
go
right?
to Barnes and Noble, brother.
So that's what we do. We went right down to Barnes and Noble. Sure enough, like, oh, I like this one, Dad. I'm like, yeah, that one's awesome. In fact, I found a new one that I was like, oh, this is pretty cool myself.
I'm afraid of this, like that the books is gonna die out after our generation. Like I feel like books are not gonna be. I feel like books are going away little by little.
You keep interrupting me as I'm doing mine.
I'm sorry.
So finally, I say, all right, Bella, well, how much is that? Oh, $50. So mine's $50. Well, let's just look on Amazon and see how much it is. Pull it up on Amazon. $19.99. Same book. There's got to be something different. So we go in. There's a cover that goes on it. Well, if you buy it at Barnes & Noble, you get the cover. But is that cover a $30 cover compared to just getting the Bible itself? So we chose to say, thanks, Barnes & Noble, for letting us come out here, touch, feel, figure out which one we wanted. But it'll be at our doorstep tomorrow from Amazon. And instead, I could buy 5 of them instead of just 2. So that was our choice, right?
That's very interesting. Yeah, that is how something like when you buy a book, right? You got the soft cover, you got the hard cover, you got the covered book. But like again, like I think my mind is in random places today. You get me thinking about these books. Do kids even use book covers anymore?
Oh, I don't think so. I've never seen my daughter pull out a
This-
brown paper bag
And make a
cut
book,
it,
right.
make a book
This
cover.
kind of goes back to what I was saying. Like, it just strikes me like like that was like, for what reason did we for preservation, right? Preserve the book, right? To
Yeah.
make it last longer. I just feel like as time is going by, like the books is going out little by little. I'm wondering if we're gonna be able to preserve all of this stuff, man.
I think you're definitely hitting on a valid point. There's pressure for it all to be online. So now you have Audible where you listen to it. You have the Kindle where you go through and you read the book. You purchase the book, but it's a digital copy, right? So that takes away from a hard copy of a book, right? You can still get hard copies, but I'm sure it's, that market is divided between people that don't take a hard copy and others that do.
I feel like the accessibility of the information, right, that you can look up specific information that you need when you need it, I feel like it may take away from the desire to go in depth as you would when reading a book. I feel like that's something over time that is going to have an effect on the masses, like because humans work in like a funny way, which is want, need, and then have to.
Yeah.
So a lot of people care a lot about conveniences.
For sure.
So it's like I don't see it going in a good direction. Like I feel like later on in time, like I feel like the knowledge is gonna be diluted.
Oh, it's constantly being diluted. It's part of a big master plan that's happening where certain books you cannot get anymore. It's private stock. Because what was written in them, they don't want to have it out there in the public anymore. We could go down this rabbit hole